From the All Indiana Podcast Network and Wish TV, this is Our City, Our Voice podcast, celebrating Earth Day every day. Brought to you by Earth Day Indiana, Eskenazi Health, Recycle Force, and Land Pros.
Yard signs are popping up in neighborhoods all over Indianapolis in front of proud carbon-neutral homes.
But the question is, what's it all about? Daniel Poynter, the co-founder of Carbon Neutral Indiana, explains.
Carbon Neutral Indiana is a local nonprofit, and we help people measure their personal carbon emissions, and then we help them clean up their carbon trash. If you look at all of America's carbon emissions, half come from 10 states, and one of them is Indiana. No matter what you do, you're going to have a carbon footprint. Even if you have solar panels, even if you have the latest Tesla, even if you compost and you're a vegetarian, you're still going to have some carbon emissions. And in order to clean those up, you need to invest in projects to reduce. You pay money to clean up your physical trash. You pay money to clean up your sewage and your water bill. We also create greenhouse gas emissions or carbon trash, and you can actually pay to clean that up too. People just aren't aware of that, and as they become aware of it, a lot of people want to do it. The average Hoosier has a carbon footprint similar to other Americans. If they want to clean it up, it's about $10 to $15 per month. We invest in projects around North America and Canada, Alaska, Virginia, Mississippi, Florida. Some projects have to do with trees, other projects are industrial. You know, if you take a landfill, landfills leak methane. Methane is a greenhouse gas. Well, if you cover the landfill with a tarp, you can capture the methane and burn it, and you can actually get paid to do that. For the past year, we've actually been working with Indianapolis Parks and Eli Lilly to create a local carbon offset project. So eventually, the money can stay here in Indianapolis to preserve and expand urban trees.
In school, I liked the Civilian Conservation Corps when I read about it during the Depression that Roosevelt had. And then my grandparents were on a farm in South Dakota during the Dust Bowl, and the wind erosion out there was phenomenal. The soil erosion was phenomenal. Water was a problem. So I've always been kind of interested in that. And then when I heard about carbon neutral, I didn't really think in terms of air so much as a resource like water and wind and soil, but it makes sense. I mean, we can live without water for a short period of time, without food for a little longer period of time, but without oxygen, we're toast in a short order. So to me, conservation of air seemed to fit right in with conservation of water, soil, and other natural resources.
The big goal for all of humanity is set by the IPCC. It's the largest group of scientists ever assembled in history, and they say that the whole world needs to be carbon neutral by 2050. But those of us who care, we can do it now. We don't have to wait until 2050. We can put up a yard sign and tell our neighbors, hey, this is the way to do it.
I just kind of approach it the way John Kennedy said in his inaugural address about ask not what your country can do for you, but what you can do for your country. And we can do this very easily. It's a small part, but if all of us do it, we can have an impact.
From Wish TV, this is Our City, Our Voice podcast, celebrating Earth Day every day. Brought to you by Earth Day Indiana, Eskenazi Health, Recycle Force, and Land Pros. Discover more at wishtv.com and when you follow Wish TV on Facebook. And check out more podcasts on the All Indiana Podcast Network now at allindianapodcast.com.